They look good, and just again the odd sense of this free space is missing. But what are you gonna do? There's has little Lego O's in the corner. So here's the main event. I did open these up with the screwdriver on the back, and I don't know if these were like this, but for those of you aware, I've got these medals from the one that comes with the guy memory, so core, and these two were switched places on the back, which is not correct in terms of movie accuracy. So, but in here they're in the right order. So I don't know what's going on there. And yeah, I did open up inside, and as far as I can tell, the chips, the mold of all the plastic and all the die-cast metal is 100% identical to the DX versions. The chip inside is pretty much similar. I did notice a few. I don't do electronics, I can't tell you what it does, but a few bits of metal that's been slightly different, and I think that's due to it's where the chip connects to the board. So it's, the soldering metal is slightly different, it's flatter or more bumpier. Another thing I noticed is that the chip does have a few different numbers on them, but overall they are identical. And in terms of the scanner, it can't tell the difference. If I this is Tato bar, so the Taka metal, and that's Taka metal. If I scan the Taka metal here, I can't scan the other Taka metal. So as far as this guy's concerned, they're 100% identical. Now I don't know if you're gonna take these into the street in a Gabaride machine and risk losing your expensive deluxe versions. I don't know if that does any difference. Like I said, the mold is completely identical. What they've done here is they painted the inside silver. So and that's an easy way to get around this, because the overall colored plastic, it's the same colored plastic as you can see in the rough bits, the same color. But because they put silver underneath, they lined it with a thin paint of silver, it's got this effect going on. Now, if you don't want to get this set, get yourself some silver paint or Gundam silver marker pen or whatever. Open up your DX medals, get the plastic out, or the best yet, a silver spray can, so you can open all your medals, get all of the plastics, put them down in a piece of newspaper, get your silver spray can or whatever. Be sure to blue tack these plastics down because they're quite light plastic, so if you're going to spray it, it's going to go all over the place. And spray the whole thing silver and you will get the same effect. So just for comparison, you can see the Taka medal, of course the DX version that came with the OOO driver, TOR medal. Again, same color plastic, it's a lot easier to see the pattern because it's silver underneath. And these two medals. This one does look a bit limier than this one, so that's something to think about. Again, lighter green on this one because it's not transparent. Because all these three are pretty much the same color. So now, while doing this does give a good effect of these are metals and not pieces of electronic. If those of you who've seen the show, the middle, I guess it's some sort of rock or gem, the middle magical stone, as you will, is actually transparent. So you can't get transparent with these metals. I mean, they look good, but they're not transparent, and it's impossible to get them transparent like that. What I see some people do is they're taking the DX metal, they're taking the circuit out, put the circuitry in the driver, so the metals themselves are transparent, and then scan it that way, because every time you want to change the combos, you've got to take this whole thing apart and put the chips inside. I've seen them do that, and he'll put these metals in and they'll look accurate because they're transparent. He'll scan it, it's fine because the scanner is quite powerful. And if he puts other metals on top, like for example, if the metals were like this, for example, so the Taka metal chip is inside the driver, but then you put another metal in front of it, the scanner works as it should. It scans the metals on top. But in terms of cosplaying, the best effect is to take this thing apart. I guess a better effect is to take the candy toy version, so you have an entire seal, paint the ring gold, and so it doesn't look plasticky. Stick that in, and then you have a perfect cosplay medal. So yeah, that's all the combo sounds anyway. You see here, so these things don't fall out, so God knows what the post person or whoever packed this did, which caused the medals to fly all over the place. And just like the other one, the box is solid because they put support in the middle and it doesn't shake as much when I'm holding down. So that's that. Yeah, so overall I really like this medal set because if you think about it, yes, you have. This is like the complete as you can get, apart from the panda and kangaroo medals. And if you think about it, is there any reason to get the other medals? Do you really want all the Kamen Rider medals? Now, first of all, I get the Heisei riders because they do say Kuga, Agito, Ryuki, Faiz, whatever. But there's no jingle, there's no special sound. And when you get the power up forms, all it does say is either Gamba Rider or Kamen Rider. It doesn't say anything. If you get the Imagine ones, they do say Imagine, but you get Showa Riders, it just says Kamen Rider. It doesn't say anything. So all you need is one Showa Rider, one medal that says Gamba Ride, and one medal that says Evil Rider, so it says Dark Rider. And an Imagine medal. That there's no reason to get the Shocker medal. There's no reason to get. You're not going to get the Tamashi thing. There's no reason to get any of the other medals because you don't get the jingle. Now, this is one of those things with these Kamen Rider belts. I still think the recent ones that's the best is the double driver because the sound comes from the Gaia memory, which means you can have essentially unlimited sounds as long as you can make more Gaia memories. Much like the Decade driver, the Wizard driver, and the Force driver, once you got the medals, everything's programmed in here. You're not going to get any more, which is why it's annoying. You can't get the Tamashi combo. So there is absolute no reason to go out and get the two EX sets because you can't use them. Now you say, okay, well they do work in the Gamba Ride machine, but A, they're only in Japan. B, when the new rider show comes along, it gets updated to the new thing. So I don't know if they're actually. There must be some Gaia memory machines that still have the old driver on the front, but all the new ones have the wizard rings and the card scanner. So it pretty much means that all those other rider medals and Imagine medals, they're apart from they look kind of nice, they're completely useless. Which means that getting this set has pretty much completed everything you need for this toy. These are the best looking versions. They're in a nice box. Everything's sealed. You don't even need the metal book because you've got one that holds them all in there. You don't need it. What I'm trying to say is, unless you're a hardcore collector that must have every single medal, if you just want something to fill up this, all you need is this set. And you're thinking, okay, this set is going to be quite expensive. Now, I got this on Yokata middleman order, so we're going to pay them as well. But the total price after bidding on it is second hand, but you can see the conditions just fine, is 121 UK pounds. Okay, that's the total after the PayPal conversion and PayPal fees and postage. EMS was 50 something pounds, so that was quite expensive postage, but it got here in like 3 days. Christ. I was like, oh, they've shipped it? Oh, it's here already. Oh, Christ. You can pay service mail, which is cheaper, but you gotta wait for 2 for 3 months for that. And I didn't do that because 2 for 3 months, I'm not even sure if in the UK at that time. So a lot of it's some postage, but if you live in America and Europe, you gotta pay the postage anyway. And even if you order on eBay, you gotta pay for the postage as well. Now, looking on eBay, one of these sets, DX sets that you get, so 3 medals in the paper bag and the Gambarai card is about £15, sometimes with postage or something. So if you think about it, you got the set that has a green medal and the 2 yellows, so that's 15, and the total is about something like £90. So for extra £30, you get this one as well, because you can't get this one unless you buy the DX toy. And all the set medals, nice box holder and a coffin, which is, in my opinion, is... I wish they didn't have the coffins, so it'd be cheaper. But you get all of the extra stuff for £30, and that includes postage. Now you think, okay, I'll get the candy toy version because candy toy versions are made out of plastic. Now, quick look at Yahoo Auction. You can get all the medals, again, apart from the red ones, because you can't get them separately. You have to get the capsule toy versions. Or that estimating postage, I don't know how much the middleman service is going to charge and the postage charge, because candy toy versions, you get the full set, comes around to, say, I think it's about £60, and then you got to get the postage and stuff. And that's the candy toy version, the first 5 sets. So that's I think you get all the combos and all the other rider medals and such, which, again, you don't really need them because they don't do anything. And if you get the capsule toy version, it's slightly more than that. So in my opinion, the price range of this version, or if you buy them separately, is so margin that you might as well get this version. So that's my opinion. You don't need all the rider medals. You don't need all the other medals. As tempting as they are, unless you're super filthy rich, you don't need them. This does all the sounds in this driver. I am tempted to get the capsule toys with the Tamashi combo thing going on. You know, the one that's like the driver split into 3. So you get the jingle. But as is, this is the only set you need. With plus, you have space for Panda and Kangaroo, and maybe your favorite rider, Cougar, can go in there. I don't know. That's my favorite rider. So yeah, this set is pretty good. The packaging is way oversized, like I said, because of the stupid coffin. It doesn't really do anything. Take care and have a nice day. Check out Facebook for complimentary photos of this review and all the other reviews. Check out my other videos, my Geeko videos and Lego animation and such. And if you like Kamen Rider, you can. I've done some Kamen Rider animations with the Climax Heroes review and a few Kamen Rider animations on my main YouTube page, Digger318. There's also a few Kamen Rider animation bits with the Ninja Turtles web games review, because Kamen Rider 3 comes along and does a rider kick with Michelangelo for Ninja Turtles, and that's awesome. Go watch it now. So yeah, take care and have a nice day. Subscribe, comment, and just below. Thank you. Bye.